again for some creepy crafts and cocoa.
Cheers.
Cheers. Clink.
Hello, everybody. Cheers. It's especially good today.
I know, we brought candy today. So I have my pumpkin spice Kit Kats. If you didn't know this was a thing, they're delicious. I got so excited. I literally ran to the candy aisle in Target this year because I was hoping that they have these. And what do you have, Miss Jyoti?
I have Hershey's cookies and cream.
But hers does something cool.
Yes.
Can you tell what yours does?
What does it do?
It has fangs. Like
What?
vampire fangs.
What?
So when she unwraps it, she's going to have to show you
That's
guys.
awesome. Oh, from last week, if you guys remember, we talked about pumpkin candy corn.
Ooh, yes. And we did have a lot of comments on that. I love it. We've got some questions for you today as well.
Sarah gave me some pumpkin candy corn for me to try. And I must say, I did not dislike it.
Okay. That's not like a super positive, but that's like a really polite,
It wasn't bad at all.
There we go.
It was basically like eating sugar.
Sugar, yes. That's very much what
Yeah.
candy corn and the pumpkins are. Just blobs
I
of
wish
sugar.
it had a little bit more pumpkin flavor. But anyways, I think we'll move on to the pumpkin flavor candy corn too.
Yes. Okay, so what are we doing today, Miss Jyoti?
We are making this beautiful, creepy, bug-inspired project today.
Like taxidermy.
Yes, I'll show you guys. We have different kinds of bugs.
Yes, so everybody, if you got a
To
kit,
show yours,
yeah.
that one.
Oh, well, everyone will have a big bug.
Oh yeah.
I just ran out of big bugs.
Cool.
So everybody should have some kind of large bug if you registered for one of our kits and you have one of our kits at home. So mine was a bat.
Look at this. But look how the bat has a very unique red
Remember,
color.
she's nailed it. I failed it. I meant to go back and paint that, but I saw it
Awesome.
today.
But you know, it looks so cute though that way.
It's got his
I know.
Oh.
Then I have a big spider over here. It looks so awesome. I love that how big this is.
Yes,
So we're gonna be painting this, and this is actually separate. So you should have this wooden plank. So we're gonna be painting this wooden plank. We give out black paint.
Yes, you should have black paint,
Yes.
and black paint kind of goes with a few different things, so you're not going to need a lot for this, but don't use all of it for this. I
Yes.
can't see you using all of it, I
Yes. So those of you guys who picked up our kits, Miss Blair already have all these things inside the kit at this point.
And you will have gold paint as well.
Gold
so you should
paint
have,
as
for
well.
today's craft, a big old bug, gold paint, black paint, and a wooden square. And yours comes with a paintbrush as well. Everyone got a paintbrush. So yours looks different than ours, but everyone has a paintbrush as well. And I do have comments up here. So if you have any questions about how we're doing things, or you just want to talk to us, feel free to comment and I will reply.
Yes. And after we finish painting on these, I will also show you guys the people who missed out on picking up kits, how you can also create one of this. So I'll show you guys something similar after we finish painting this. So stay tuned.
Woo-hoo.
All right.
Do we have black paint?
We do.
Oh, look at this little fancy thing.
I know I did bring
She
it
has
from
all the
home.
fancy stuff. She gave me like loose paper to put it on, and this is the fanciest paper I've ever seen, but it's gonna be scrap paper today. It's working with an artist, I love it. Okay, so the first step we are going to do, she's going to paint her creepy crawly.
Yes.
I am going to paint my square.
Yes.
Okay, so just painting. I'm gonna put mine over a paper towel so I don't mess up our really pretty
Pumpkin
tablecloth. Tablecloth, there we go. Words.
A non-English speaker to the rescue.
Yes. All right, so my question for Miss Jyoti and the world today. So last week we talked about Hocus Pocus. That was the first one that we talked about, and kind of what our favorite go-to movies were, I guess, as kids.
Yes.
My question this week, because when I was getting dressed and I wanted to very much be in Halloween mode, I have on my Danny shirt from The Shining,
Wow.
and I have my Shining mug from the Stanley Hotel.
Nice.
My room 217 mug. Like, I'm in it. I am
Yes.
very much a Stephen King fan, and I know this is a teen program, but here's where I was going. I started reading Stephen King when I was 9.
Wow.
So I was in a store and my mom said I could pick any book I wanted to, and I saw The Shining, and I was very much into scary books. I had read secret stories, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, and Goosebumps was my favorite. And I saw Stephen King. I didn't know who he was. It just a haunted house story, basically, right? A haunted hotel. Can I get it? Can I get it? My mom was like, yeah, I remember that being super scary. Yes, we'll get it. And so she bought the book for me. I thought it was so boring. I kept going up to my mom because like the first 75 pages is just them driving to the mountains. And I'm like, this is really boring. For a 9-year-old, it was really boring. And she goes, I promise you it gets better. It gets better.
Uh-huh.
Scary. Probably too young. I think I started reading Stephen King too young. But my question is, do you have a favorite Stephen King book or movie? And then how old were you when you first started reading Stephen King or watching Stephen King? Have you read any of his books, Miss Jyoti?
I actually have not.
Okay.
Yes, but it seems like from like hearing your comments, I feel like I should check out one book and read one.
Yes.
Would you suggest me one?
Okay, so I'm gonna say hi to Carmen. Hey, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, so there's a lot of Stephen King out there. Because he has some that are a little bit more real, like they're not really paranormal, they're more thriller.
I like thriller.
You like okay, well then I think Misery would be the one for you. And it's got a great movie that goes along with it.
Really?
But yeah, so Misery is the story about a writer, a super famous writer who gets in an accident, a car accident, and this woman finds him and nurses him back to health, but she's like his #1 fan, and he hasn't released the next book, and so she's basically forcing him to stay inside this house and write the next book because she cares that much.
Yeah.
Any Velasa readers out there can totally relate to her character, but it's a good one. It's a good one, and it's more realistic than some of his others. There's not really any supernatural elements to it.
I get a little bit scared of supernatural things, so I think that would be a good one for me to read. When I watch or read any supernatural things, I cannot sleep for days, even as a grown-up. I need somebody. Actually, this morning I called my husband and did put him on speaker when I slept.
Aw, I like it.
Because I watched a scary dream.
You had a scary dream, or you watched
I had a scary
Aw.
dream, so yes. And then also in Netflix, I don't know if you guys watch Forensic Files.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
true
yeah,
story.
yeah.
After watching Forensic Files and many episodes, even like my neighbors smiled at me, and I was like, why are they smiling? What do they want? I got super scared, so I stopped watching it.
That's funny. That's fantastic. Okay, so I have painted my piece of wood black, and I'll come up here and show. I mean, not that there's that much to show, but I painted black, and then I made sure that I painted. Ooh, Carmen says, I loved Misery. It was a really good book. I saw the movie. And that's when you fell in love with Kathy Bates. She's fantastic. And American Horror Story, she's always the bomb in that. I mean, Kathy Bates can do just about anything. She can do no wrong. Yes, Carmen, I love.
You found your match.
Oh, and Isela said, I watched Cujo when I was in middle school and I was scared of dogs for a really long time. Yes, Isela, Cujo is scary. That's another one that's more realistic because it's just a dog.
Yes.
They should be able to get out of this car. It's just a dog.
I remember Cujo because they talked about Cujo in Friends.
Well, The Shining. They talked about The Shining in Friends. That's
Yes.
his
Oh,
books
yeah,
in the freezer. Joey keeps his book in the
Yes.
freezer. I love it. That's fantastic.
Cujo. Okay.
Yeah, Cujo's a good one. Cujo's
So
good too.
this weekend I'll have some fun things too.
Book party.
Yes.
You can check out the movies too, because we've got all those. I put some of them on hold earlier today. I was in a Stephen King mood, yeah. But some of the remakes, because I haven't seen all of the remakes of his movies. That's what I put on hold. Okay.
So what's your favorite kind of bugs? Or favorite, I mean,
Pause.
like favorite that you absolutely do not like and you find them very creepy, or like you find them very beautiful too? Both sense.
Spiders are my number one fear. There was a spider on the library wall the other day that was larger than our like planks of wood.
Really?
Like walking to my car, I
Wow.
had my eye on it. I was convinced this spider was out to get me. Quite large. I don't like spiders. I do not. That would be my big. I'm not doing it. And pretty bugs.
Yeah.
Huh. Haven't really thought about.
Bugs being pretty.
I mean butterflies, but I mean
Butterflies.
that's like that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
It's
the
like
easy
humming one.
answer.
Yeah. Everybody loves butterfly.
I didn't bring water for my paintbrush. At home, you should probably have water in a little cup
Yeah,
because
I
going from
forgot
black
about
to
that
the
too.
gold won't be so good. But that's
Well,
okay.
there is one more here.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't want to mess up yours. You got the cool spider.
Yeah.
I was left with. There's also small bugs in your bags. This is for another thing that we're doing, another craft that we are doing. But this is all I have today. So
You're fine.
okay. Yours is cool, as always.
I did not do anything. It was your find. Here.
I mean, bugs are cool. We have a lot of cool books about bugs.
So I was reading today. I was curious how many different kinds of species of bugs are there out there. Anybody wants to guess?
How many different species of bugs?
That people found in the world.
Do y'all have any guesses? I feel like the number is going to be astronomical.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes.
We'll give them a second because I'm also delayed a little bit here. So if they're giving answers, I don't want to give it away if they're coming in on the comments. Because I feel like just how many different species of ant. You have like those huge ants in the rainforest, and you've got like fire ants. And
Yes. And the kind of ants we have on our ant farm.
oh yeah, we have an ant farm. Hey, we have an ant farm here and at Shotwell, right?
Yes.
Yes. Antopolis in Paris, France.
Yes.
Ants, I am huge into the puns, so y'all are crushing it with the puns. Okay, I don't see anything, so what's the answer, Miss Jyoti? How many species of bugs?
900,000.
900,000 different species.
Yeah.
Wow. Did it say like there's a ton in the rainforest or something? Or
Yes,
like
there is mostly in the forest.
Okay.
So, any of you guys can answer this? Do you guys think bugs are essential, or we just don't need bugs? So why it's essential?
Well, I know bees are essential. I know that those are insects, but I'm counting insects and bugs in the same category. So
Yeah,
I think with
me too.
arachnids, I think that those are bugs.
Yeah.
I think that's bug is the huge category. What is it, phylum, classic?
There's
Bugs.
so many different kinds. Yes. So the 900,000 is all together.
Yes.
The two
That's
categories:
crazy.
insects and what's the other one called?
Well, arachnids mean the spiders because they have 8 legs.
Yes, and
They're
6 legs,
arachnids.
right? The 6
Insects
legs
are-
was an insect.
Yeah.
And the 8 legs, yes.
So I'm using my gold paint on my little insect here. I think they're useful. I know bees are useful, and I know that they help pollinate flowers and do a whole lot of other things. I mean, if they're in my house, not that useful.
Yes, definitely.
But if they're out in nature, I'm not going to touch them.
Yes, I mean, I feel no mercy towards roaches.
No. Gross.
I'm not scared of them, but I don't really hate anything, to be honest, but except roaches. No.
I think that's fair. I think that's really fair.
Yeah, but the animal I'm actually scared of. It has nothing to do with bugs, but I'll tell you guys.
Okay.
I'm scared of chickens and ducks.
Chickens and ducks?
Yes, so when I go to lakes or something, I'm very scared because I don't want those ducks to come closer to me. And people usually laugh at me because they're like, oh, chicken babies or little ducks. And I'm like, no, go away. I'm scared of you guys.
Because they can snap at you, right?
Yes.
That's why.
And also
Absolutely.
they have those little bitty eyes and they're like looking at you like, oh, like feathery. Like it just, I don't like it. I'd rather like, I'm not even that afraid of snakes, or I'm sure like if it came closer and if it was actually like threat, then I would be scared. But seeing a snake wouldn't scare me as much if I see a duck, like, or a chicken.
Okay, I think that's justified.
Yeah.
That's justified. I think I would run scared of the snake before the chicken. But my grandparents had a farm, so I also grew up around the chickens.
Funny thing, I actually, in my grandma's house, and I grew up in my grandma's house, and my aunt always had chickens in my grandma's house.
Oh.
And I'm still scared. One time, this chicken flew by me, and I fell onto the mud.
Nosedive.
Yep.
That's funny. Yes.
But I do eat them.
Yep.
When they're cooked, I'm not scared.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Oh God. All right, so I think I'm gonna let these dry. I'm kind of done painting.
Did I say your name wrong, Isela?
You say Sala's name wrong?
I don't know. Her last name on here is Roach, and she's making a comment about it. I don't know. Miss Isela is one of our programmers,
Yeah.
so I don't know. Hope I didn't say her name wrong. I don't remember what I said. All right. So, what do you think? Do you think they are essential? Bugs in our world?
So what I was reading, and makes sense that they are very nutrient dense, and so a lot of animal eats them to survive, and also they eat a lot of plants that grows in the lake and river that would go out of control if those bugs didn't eat them. So in that way, they're very helpful. They're also very helpful in so many other ways. I forgot all the example except one creepy example is lingering in my mind.
Ooh, what's the creepy? I mean, it's creepy crafts. So, what's your creepy example? Does it have to do with like poop?
No, somebody dies and the bugs.
Oh yeah, with
Yeah.
the circle of life. The circle of life. So bugs help with circle
Yes.
of life. Yes.
So forensic people can actually use those bugs in their larvae to find out when that person died.
That's
So
awesome.
That's very, very cool.
That's so cool. I love stuff like that. I used to think that I wanted to do stuff like that, but then I realized it's not actually what you see on TV.
Yeah.
But if I could have the TV job, that would be really fun.
Yeah.
So I think that all of that and what the forensic scientists can do is so interesting.
Yeah.
All right, that's very.
And then like earthworms and other little critters, they're very useful for art to grow food on. I mean, when I see like soil with lots of earthworms, I'm like, yes, this earth is so good. I mean, if you planted some vegetable or something, it would grow beautifully and you would have lots of nutrients. So you actually want that in your soil, in the backyard or something.
Cool.
Yes. So which is pretty cool.
Well, I painted my little bugs gold. So I'll show you my. Oh, Joe T, you said you didn't like roaches. So Isela's last name is Roach. Got it.
I think many people would agree with me. They don't really like roach.
So I painted my thing, my cricket. This is a cricket. Crickets freak me out. Okay, we're talking about like little innocent things that most people aren't scared of. I think anything that can jump and pounce scares me.
Okay.
Oh no!
It's in the black.
That's okay.
It's okay.
The
we'll
bottom
try
we've
it,
got in the
yes.
black. We're fine. That's fine.
So while this is drying, all the people who couldn't pick up any kits,
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you guys what you guys can do.
Oh, cool.
So Can you?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
happy
awesome.
to.
Thank you.
Yay. This might be a little awkward getting it off our stand for a second. Sorry for the camera move. Oh, I was almost smooth with it.
You're awesome. Thank you.
Well,
so
now
much.
I can't tell because it's like this.
Oh, okay.
Is that good? This
So,
might be
let's
making
see.
everybody sick.
Over here.
Right there. I'm not
Yes.
going to move.
So imagine that. So when you have cardboard boxes from Amazon or something, get one of those boxes so you can have some hard surface, or cardstock paper. So like this wooden plank, you just cut out a square shape, or it doesn't have to be square. It can be any shape that you would like. So it could be shaped like this that you can cut out. And then you can draw your own bugs. Can I draw some ants?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll show you guys ants that I already did draw over here. My example. Okay. So ignore this part for right now because I don't want you guys to be distracted. Here is a round shape, okay? Simple. And then 2 little eyes. And a big smile.
Yay.
1 little antenna. Here's one.
That's adorable.
And then we're gonna do a smaller round, okay? Smaller circle. Easy breezy. And then we'll do a bigger one for the body. Okay? Now, you just add legs. Here I'm adding 3 legs, and I'm gonna add 3 legs over here. And then that's your ant. So you can just color this. You can color any color you like. This is an art craft program, so bring out your imagination.
Yeah, get
And
the party arted.
yes.
Yeah.
So bees?
Yeah, bees.
Yes. Can we draw bees with you guys? Okay.
I'm not going to move because I'm in a good place.
No. You're fine.
Okay.
So here is some bees. This is very, very simple to draw. So you're gonna draw kind of like an oval shape. Simple, easy enough. I'm gonna draw their antenna thingy. I just like to draw one smaller than the other one.
It's cute. It gives them personality. I wouldn't have thought that.
Yeah, it's super cute. And 2 little dots. Big smiley face. And a bigger oval-like shape, okay? Then wings, like this. And then, what's this called? Is there a sting thing? Like,
Stinger?
yeah, stinger. And stripes. Voila! And then you color it.
Yay.
So after you're done with all those, you can cut this out. I didn't bring my scissors, but you will cut this out at this point, and then you will put your shape, the bug shape, on the top of your square
Cardboard?
cutout.
Yes.
Yes, square cutout cardboard shape. And then you can paint the bugs. We are using gold, but you don't have to use gold. Just use whatever color you have, but gold is a very, very fun color. So you can also color it with gold Sharpie. You could use markers or paint. I think,
Cool.
right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Love it. Y'all are going to get, hopefully not a big close-up of my face. So I put this back in. Oh yeah, there we go. Cool, I love it, Miss Jyoti.
Thank you.
All right, so last thing we need to do, and we can do it with my dry one because ours isn't dry. So
Yes.
You've got your big bug that's all painted. Maybe you left a little leg so you could be cool like me. Don't laugh at me. And you've got your black square nice and painted. So I was thinking glue, but it looks like you brought something else maybe?
I also have glue gun, and I have this glue dots. Do you want to try the glue dots?
Yeah, we'll try the glue dots.
Yeah, it may work. Like, just check the flat side. Or is there any flat side?
I don't know, every bug that
Will be
we had
different.
was different. It was a
Maybe the body. Maybe it will work.
sticky. Okay, so in case you didn't know what we were talking about, can you see there's like little circles on here? Those are the glue dots. And so I put a sticky one where he's super shiny on his spine. And then I'm going to put one like up here. I'm gonna put another one up here and see if he will lay flat on my board. I'm gonna call him like, I don't know, Redfoot or Littlefoot. Littlefoot, what is that from? That's from a movie, Littlefoot.
Yeah.
Can't think of it. Oh, is that the Land Before Time? The dinosaur movie?
I can't remember.
But yes, cool. So this might work. Hot glue would work if you have a hot glue gun at
It would
home.
work right away.
Yes, hot glue would be really good.
The
That
best.
E6000 would probably work
Yes.
as well. I'm going to.
And then people who are making it with paper, that would be easy breezy too.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You have lots of different options if you're
Yes.
in paper.
Oh my God, that's beautiful.
You're being really sweet.
No, this is so beautiful.
I'm gonna put this in my office. My office is like really like bright and rainbowy, and then I'm just gonna have a bat. But there we go. So this is your Halloween taxidermy.
That's wonderful.
Creepy craft. I hope you guys had fun today. We would love to see your finished products. If you want to post them in the comments below, or I will put, thanks Isela. I'll put my email. If you want to email me your pictures, I would love to see them. We won't share them or anything. We just really like to see what you guys make. And that email is bbartley@gptx.org. So
When
it's
you
down in
guys
the
share
comments.
it also like helps us to be creative. The creative energy goes around. So stay creative and then also help others to be creative.
Yes, because what I make never looks like what Miss Jyoti makes, but that's awesome because that's art, you know?
Yeah. But when you make like for Makers Monday or some of the other things, I'm like, oh my gosh, she's very smart and she's like she thought of ways to make beautiful things. So like it doesn't have to be art creative, right? We can be creative in many different directions.
Yes.
So we all inspire each other. We get something from everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so we will be back again next Thursday, same time, same channel, with another craft, more cocoa. We do still have a few bags left, so if you email me in that same link, same email that I put on the comments below, I can put a kit. Doesn't matter what branch, I can send it out to another branch of the library.
Yeah. So you guys can sit together with us with cocoa.
Yes, there's cocoa in the bag,
Yeah.
and it'll come with this week's and last week's, so if you can go back and watch those videos.
And if you couldn't pick up any kit and if you're at home, I will try to also share like ideas like what you can use at home to create similar things.
Yes, absolutely. All right, well, I'll sign us off today.
Yes, please.
Yay, thank you. Tell us your favorite Stephen King. Tell us your favorite bugs. Those are our questions today. Have a good day. Bye, guys.